Hi friends, welcome to another session. This is quiz 7 solutions. So you see quiz 7 was constructed based on problems on numbers and surds. Okay, so it's very simple. So please concentrate and try to learn better. This is the first problem. This is the first question. Three numbers are in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 5. The sum of their squares is 1862. Find the numbers. So it's very simple. So it is 3 is to 2 is to 5. That means it can have this number maybe if I can take x as the multiple and common multiple of all this. So it will be 3x plus this will be 2x and this will be 5x. The question asks the sum of their squares. So let me take square of all square and square, so which is equal to 1862. So this is the equation given to us. So this is 9x square plus 4x square plus 25x square. So 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 25 is this 38 x square is equal to 1862. Therefore x square is equal to 1862 divided by 30. 2 is 9, 3, 1, and this is 2 is 1 and 9. Okay, so 19 means it is like 20 and it is 93 means it is like 100. Okay, it will go less than 5 times. So let me take 4 times. So 4 times means 4. So 19 4s are, so 19 into 4 is 36. 4 1s are 4 and 7, it is 76. So 93 minus 76 is 4 and 13, so it is 17. So 172. So 172 and this will go in 19 9 times. So it is 49. So therefore x is equal to 7. Yeah. Now what is the question? Yes, find the number. So 7 3s are 21, 7 2s are 14, 7 5s are 35. So the answer is A. Let's move on to the next question. The second question is, the sum of squares of three consecutive odd numbers is 2531. Find the numbers. Sum of squares of three consecutive odd numbers. So let me take the odd number as x plus 2, x plus 4. So these are the consecutive odd numbers. Sum of the squares. So let me take them square, square and square, which is equal to 2531. So this is the equation. Now let's go ahead. This is x square. So x square and it is x square plus 2ab means 4x plus 4. This is also x square plus 2ab 8x plus 16. So total it will be x square plus 12x plus 20 is equal to 2531. Now it will be x square plus 12x minus 20. So it is 2511 is equal to 0. Now we need to get the roots of this equation. Yeah, so it will be 3x square. Okay, actually 3x squares are there. 3x square 12x plus 20 equal to 2531. So finally it will be x square, sorry, 3x square plus 12x minus 2511 equal to 0. This will be equal to x square plus 4x minus 837 is equal to 0. So if you take the roots, so it will be x is equal to 27. If x is equal to 27, so the other numbers are left side. So these three are the numbers. So the answer would be this one: 27, 29, and 32. Let's go to next problem. The third problem: the ratio between a two-digit number and the sum of the digits of that number is 4:1. Okay. If the digit in the units place is 3 times more than the digit in the tens place, what is the number? Okay. Let us see. Two-digit number. So the ratio between the two-digit number. For example, if it is a two-digit number, let me take it as x and y. So x is in tens place. So 10x plus y is the number. Okay. And the sum of the digits of that number is this one. So this is the number and this is in ratio with sum of the digits. So here the digits are x and y. So x plus y is equal to 4/1. If the digit in units place is 3 more than the digit in the tens place. Digit in units place is y, which is 3 more than the digit in the tens place. So this is one equation given to us. That's all. Now it is very simple. We can simply substitute here. So it is 10x plus x plus 3 divided by x plus 3 is equal to 4/1. So it is 11x plus 3 by 2x plus 3 is equal to 4/1, which implies 11x plus 3 is equal to 8x plus 12. So 3x is equal to 9, which implies x is equal to 3. If you substitute 3 here, 3 plus 3, so y is equal to 6. So what is the number? In units place it is y. So 6 in tens place it is 3. So number is 36. That is the answer. Let's move on to the next question. In a 3-digit number, the digit in units place is 4 times the digit in the hundreds place. If the digits in the units place and tens place are interchanged, the number so formed is 18 more than the original number. If the digit in the hundreds place is 1/3 of the digit in the tens place, what is the original number? So it is in a 3-digit number. So this is a 3-digit number. So let me take it as x, y, and z. So the digit in the units place is 4 times the digit in the hundreds place. So z is equal to 4 times. So 4 times x. Okay. As you know, this is ones place, tens place, and hundreds place. So the digit in the units place is z, which is equal to 4 times the digit in the hundreds place, 4x. Simply. If the digit in the units place and tens place are interchanged, the new number so formed is 18 more than the original number. So this is original number. So now units place and tens place are interchanged. So this will be x, z, y minus x, y, z is equal to how much? 18. So this is one equation. If the digit in the hundreds place is 1/3 of the digit in the tens place, so digit in the hundreds place is x is equal to is the 1/3 in the digit in the tens place, so it should be y by 3. So what is the original number? So these are the things given to us. Now let's move forward. So this equation can be elaborated. So this is in hundreds place. So let me take it as 100x plus 10z plus y minus 100x minus 10y minus z is equal to 18. So simply 100x will get cancelled and 10z and 10y. Okay. So it is 10z and 1z. It is 9z minus 9y is equal to 18. So which implies z minus y is equal to 2. Okay. So from this I like to take equations. So here x is equal to y by 3. So let me take one more relation with z and y. So z is equal to 4y by 3. Let me substitute same thing here. So it will be equal to 4y by 3 minus y is equal to 2. So which implies y is equal to, yes, so 4y, if I take LCM, it is 3. 4y minus 3y, it will be y by 3 is equal to 2. So y is equal to 3 into 2, it is 6. Once y is equal to 6, so x will be equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to, sorry, 6 by 3, which is equal to 2. So this is y, this is x. So now z is equal to 4x, so 4 2s are, it will be 8. So the number would be xyz. Where is x? X is 2 and y is 6 and z is 8. So this is 268. The number is 268. Let's move on to the next problem. So how much is 3/4 of 568 less than 7 by 8 of 1008? So it's very simple. So 3/4 of 568 is less than, that means it is minus, and it will be plus. 7 by 8 into 1008. So simply 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are. So it is 6, 12, 3 and 1 is 4 minus, plus 8 1s are 8 1s are 8, it is 20, 20. So 8 2s are 16 and it is 16, it is 4 8, it is 6. 7 6 are 42, 7 2s are 14 and 4 is 18, 1 8. 7 1s are 7 and 1 is 8. So that much equal 426, 10, 4 and 2 is 6, 7 minus 5, 2 is 5 and 8 minus 4 is 4. So it is 456. This will be the answer. Very simple question. Let's move on to the next question. Yeah, so these are the surds and indices problems. So let us see it. So it's 9 power 9.6 and 8 power 3.9 and 72 power 4.4 and it is 9 power 2.9 and 8 power 8.6 is equal to 72 power how much? This is the question. So let me see, and there are two bases, it is 9. So let me take 9 power 9.6 plus 2.9. According to formula, a power m a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Similarly, 8 is also there and it is also 3.9 plus 8.6 and 72 is also there, it is 72 power 4.4 which is equal to 72 power how much? So if you take it, it is 9.6 and 2.9 is 1.5, it is 12.5 and 3.9 and 8.6 is 5, 11, 12. Yeah, it is also 12.5. So how much it will be? 9 power 12.5, 8 power 12.5 and 72 power 4.4 is equal to 72 power how much? So according to the formula, a power m and b power m is equal to ab power m. According to that, 9 8s are 72. So 72 power of 2.5 and 72 power of 4.4 is equal to 72 percentage. So which implies, now according to this previous formula, 72 power 12.5 plus 4.5, so it is 12.5 and 4.4. So 9, yeah, it is 16.9 is the answer. 16.9. So last one is the answer. So let's move on to the next problem. This is 7th problem. So find the square root of 3 plus root 5. So this can be expressed in so many ways, but we need, in this type of problems, we need to go ahead with the solutions. Okay, you can take solution and simply, this is square root, so you can have square of the answer. So let me have square of this one, root 5 by 2 plus root 1 by 2 square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab 5 by 2 root 1 by 2. So it is 6 by 2 is 3 plus 2 root 5 by root 2 into root 2 is again 2. 2 will get cancelled. So it is 3 plus root 5. So this is correct. So first one is the answer. Let's move on to the next problem. Yeah, this problem. So t is equal to 2 plus cube root of 4 plus cube root of 2. So this is the problem, and yeah, we need to find this one. Okay, so let me take this as t minus 2 is equal to cube root of 4 plus cube root of 2. What do you want? We want t cube thing, so only one t is there. So how to make it t cube? Definitely we need to take cube of it. So t minus 2 whole cube is equal to root 3 by 4 plus root 3 by 2 whole cube. So now it will be t square, sorry, t cube, I mean a cube plus b cube. Okay, you can take it as a cube minus b cube. Yes, a cube minus b cube minus 3ab, 3ab into a plus b. So t plus t, which is equal to same thing here also. A cube is 4 plus b cube is 2 plus 3ab cube root of 4 and cube root of 2 into cube root of 4 plus cube root of 2. So now it will be t cube minus 2 cube minus 6t into t plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 6 plus 3 cube root of 4 and 6. 4 2s are 8. So it is cube root of 8, and this one is simply t minus 2. Okay, please substitute that so that it will be easy. T minus 2, that's all. Cube root of 2 will be equal to, this will be equal to 2. So 3 2s are is equal to 6. So I can take common 6. So let me go ahead. It is t cube minus 2 cube minus 6t square minus 12t is equal to, if I take 6 common, it will be 1 plus t minus 2. So it will be t minus 1. So 6 into t minus 1. So 6t minus 6, which implies it will be equal to t cube minus 6t square. So minus 6 12t, and yeah, it's minus 12t and it is minus 6t. So it will be minus 18t. So we will see somewhere there may be some problem. Correct. So it is yeah. So it is actually not plus. This is minus. So it is minus. It will be minus. So it will be plus. So now what will happen? It's t cube minus 6t square. So plus 60, as it is 12t minus 60, and it will be minus 6. If it comes here, it will be plus 6, and it is minus 8 already. So minus 2. So is equal to value 0. So if you can see this polynomial with this polynomial, both are same. So the answer would be 0. Simple. Let's move on to the next question. Yes, this is ninth one. So square root of 2 and 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 square root of 2. So how to solve this? So this is, we should know root 2 is equal to 2 power 1 by 2. If you know this, it will be very easy. So first root 2, root 2 and root 2 and root 2 into 2 power 1 by 2. And as you know, a power m into a power n is equal to a power mn. Sorry, a power m plus n. So now what will happen? So the power of this will be equal to 2 into 1 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to 2 into 3 by 2 up to this power, and there is a square root also, so it will be into 1 by 2, so is equal to 2 power 3 by 4. So up to this part it is 2 power 3 by 4. Yes, up to this part it is 2 power 3 by 4. Now again 2 will be there, so 3 by 4 plus 1 is equal to 7 by 4 for this, and square root is there, into 1 by 2, which is equal to 7 by 8, and again 2 will be there, plus 1 is equal to 8. 15 by 8. So up to this part is over. Next again square root is there, into 1 by 2, so which is equal to 15 by 16, and again 2 will be there, plus 1 is equal to, it is 31 by 16, and again the root will be there, into 1 by 2, so it will be 31 by 32. That's all. So 31 by 32, so obviously 2 will be there now, so which is equal to 2 power 31 by 32. So 2 power 31 by 32, so this is the answer. Let's move on to the next question. This problem is a little tricky, so we need to answer carefully. The question is n is equal to square root of 5 plus 2. Okay, one more square is there. Okay, let me have square root of 5 plus 2 plus square root of 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2. So you can see the bracket here. This bracket, and this bracket starts from this point only. Yes. So it is root 5 plus 2. Okay, this is not square root of 5 plus 2. If it is square root of 5 plus 2, he would have given directly root 7. Okay, so this is not correct. So let me make it understandable. Yes. Okay, so this is correct. Root 5 plus 2, 5 plus 2, and yes, this root is up to this point because bracket is there. Similarly, this root is up to this point because bracket is there. That's all. Very simple. So I can remove this one also. Yes, this is square root of this part and square root of this part divided by again square root of root 5 plus 1 minus square root of 3 minus 2 root 2. So this is the question. So now let me take this part and let me solve this part first. So solving this part would be, if we take it as a or b or something, so root 5 plus 2 plus square root of root 5 minus 2 divided by square root of root 5 plus 1. So let me square on both the sides, so it will be a square, and this will be this square and this square, so which is equal to a square, that means root 5 plus 2 plus root 5 minus 2 plus 2ab, so 2 times of square root of root 5 plus 2 into root 5 minus 2 divided by root, again same thing, so divided by a square plus b square plus 2ab. Yes, it is, sorry, this is root and this is also root, so this and this will get cancelled. It will be root 5 plus 1 only. So now tell me what is this? 2 will get cancelled, and if you take 2 as common, if I take 2 as common, so 2 times of root 5, and this part would be a square minus b square. So a square means root 5 square, minus b square means 2 square, it is 4, so it will be 1 only. So square root of 1, so plus 1 divided by root 5 plus 1. So it is root 5 plus 1, root 5 plus 1 will get cancelled and it will be 2. So a should be equal to root 2. Okay, please substitute here so that we will get the answer. So it is root 2 minus square root of 3 minus 2 root 2. Now let me try to convert this into a perfect square. So let me take it as this is 3 root 2. So to convert this into perfect square, 3 minus 2 root 2 into perfect square, multiple of 2 should be 2ab type of thing, 2ab. Okay. So multiple of 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and maybe a may be root 2 or b may be root 2. Some other thing will be there, that will be 1 obviously. So what will happen if this is the case? Let me take a is equal to root 2 and b is equal to 1. So what will be this part? Let me change the color. This part may be equal to root 2 square plus 1 square minus 2 into 1 into 2. Okay, what is root 2 square? Root 2 square is 4. Sorry, it is a minus, one second. Yeah, square plus 1 square, so it should be 5. Let me see this. Yes, it is root 2 square, so root 2 square is 2 plus 1 square is 1, so it will be 3 only. Okay, so we can do this, and so finally 3 minus 2 root 2 can be written as root 2 minus 1 whole square. Okay, root 2 minus 1 whole square, and it will be within the root, so root and this will be cancelled, and yes, so finally it will be root 2 plus root 2 minus root 2 minus 1 is equal to root 2 will get cancelled, and minus into minus is plus, so the answer would be 1. So 1 is the answer. Very simple question. So please like this video and share this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will get the very good information regarding quantitative aptitude. So this is the 7th lecture we are completing. So within maybe 2 to 3 days we will going to complete 10 lectures. That means around 1/3 of the complete quantitative aptitude. So I thought of completing the remaining part within 1 month and 1.5 months only. So please do follow so that you will get very good information and complete information within the short span. Okay. Thank you so much.